But first, let's get to the latest and the breaking news around Iran this AM. And the US President Donald Trump has vowed to hit Iran hard again after the two nations traded strikes yesterday. Let's go straight to Washington. And our Washington correspondent Jonathan Kersley with the latest on this. So when's this hit coming, Jono?
Just been confirmed by Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, who was speaking at the Central Command Facilities headquarters at Tampa in Florida, that the United States is going to strike Iran tonight, in his words. So that is in the coming hours. We are going to see strikes launched by the United States on Iran. A Secretary of War Hegseth spoke amid reports there'd been a Situation Room-style meeting at the White House a matter of a couple of hours or so ago. President Trump had flagged this earlier on today, saying that they were going to hit Iran hard again today. And it is interesting to see that senior officials, the President, Secretary of War, are now putting very much a public and firm timeline on this. The Secretary of War was basically framing this as Iran needs to come to the table to sign the deal, get the deal done, also indicating they are going to be going after key facilities. He didn't divulge whether they would be energy infrastructure, oil infrastructure facilities, or once again proportional like they did yesterday with military sites and radar systems. So the coming hours are indeed going to be very telling in this conflict. This is some of what the Secretary of War said just moments ago.
We will hit them hard on our terms, on the targets that improve the environment for us to operate in and undermine the capabilities that Iran wants to have. Marco Rubio, the whole team, prepared to make a great deal that would benefit Iran. They choose not to, and as a result, they're going to meet the United States Central Command again tonight.
Secretary of War Pete Hegseth saying that the strikes tonight and the message being sent will be strong and clear. Iran had already earlier in the day vowed some level of retaliation in the wake of President Trump's comments, insisting that they are willing and ready to respond if indeed the need arises. This is what President Trump had to say from the Oval.
We're going to be attacking them and attacking them very hard. We have the bomb. We actually have the bomb. Got very lucky that bomb didn't explode. That bomb was lodged in the helicopter. It didn't explode.
Beside peace in the Middle East, what do you wish yourself for your birthday?
For my birthday? Well, I'll go a step bigger. Peace for the world, okay? Peace for the world. Middle East, yes. Peace for the whole world.
And Peter, I want to bring you some news that's just come in within the last 30 seconds or so via Reuters news agency. They are saying Iran's MER, which is a state-run news agency, is saying air defence systems have been activated in Fars. Obviously, that is part of Iran. So we'll be following this very, very closely over the course of the next little while to see what strikes occur and what the response from Iran is going to be.
Well, it kind of feels like we're getting back to the beginning of all of this, doesn't it, Jono? Meanwhile, this is obviously having a clear effect on the American consumer, with some pretty rough economic numbers that have come out today regarding the United States. Inflation up to a 3-year high.
Highest it's been in 3 years, as you say, Pete. 4.2% is the inflation number out today. That is the first time it's been above 4% in that time frame, jumping 0.5%. There's been rises in food prices here, rises in petrol prices, as so many Western democracies and countries right around the world have seen due to the impact of largely what has been the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump today really tried to embrace the inflation figures in a way and point to what he sees as higher returns on stock markets, the Dow, the S&P he pointed to. But interestingly today, when he was asked directly about inflation figures, he turned it to indicate and reveal that the United States has been, in his words, taking oil from Iran without Iran knowing it. This was his response to the inflation question.
I love the inflation. You know why? Because as soon as this war is over, you know, I can say it now. Something you didn't know. Do you know we've been taking out millions of barrels of oil? Nobody knows it. You know who doesn't know about it? Iran, until right now.
President Trump later clarifying it was a secret military operation, allowing the United States military to release and support tankers getting out of the Strait of Hormuz. But clearly, this is going to be a very, very delicate and dangerous situation across the Middle East over the next few hours. We've just got Tasnim News Agency now, Pete, which is another state-run news agency in Iran. It is the one most linked to Iran's Revolutionary Guard. They are citing military sources saying that Iran's military forces are on full alert tonight, and any US military action would be met with what they are calling a severe response.